Vivian Vance, forever remembered as the beloved Ethel Mertz from the classic television sitcom I Love Lucy, lived a life full of humor, talent, and a complicated mix of public success and private heartbreak. Her on-screen chemistry with Lucille Ball made her a comedy icon, and her timing, wit, and charm earned her a permanent place in Hollywood history. But behind the cameras and laughter was a woman who endured personal struggles, insecurities, and a deep secret she carried for years, one that she finally revealed to her husband shortly before her tragic and unexpected death. And now, decades later, her emotional story is coming to light, revealing a side of Vivian Vance the world never knew. Born Vivian Roberta Jones in 1909, Vance had a passion for acting from an early age, but her journey to stardom wasn't easy. She faced harsh criticism for her looks and weight, especially while working alongside the glamorous Lucille Ball. What viewers saw on screen was hilarious, but off-screen, Vance battled with self-doubt, personal conflict, and the pressure of living up to Hollywood standards. Throughout her career, she sought validation as a serious actress, often overshadowed by the fame of the show that made her household name. But perhaps the most heartbreaking chapter of Vivian's life began long after I Love Lucy ended. In her final years, Vance was privately facing a devastating struggle, a battle with breast cancer which eventually spread to her bones. She had kept this fight mostly hidden from the public, focusing on maintaining her grace and spirit despite the terrible pain. Her husband at the time, John Dodds, became her strongest support. But even he was unaware of the full extent of her fears and regrets until just one day before she passed away. According to those close to the couple, Vivian sat with her husband in the quiet of their California home and finally shared the secret she had kept buried for years. She regretted never having children of her own. It was a deeply personal and painful confession, one that she had pushed aside during her grueling career and repeated marriages. She told her husband that while she had played a loving friend and comic partner on TV, part of her always longed to experience motherhood, something she felt she had missed out on because of fame, appearance pressures, and the demands of Hollywood. Just hours after sharing this emotional truth, Vivian Vance passed away. She was 70 years old. Her death was peaceful but unexpected, and her husband later said that he believed she finally let go because she had set down the heavy emotional weight she'd been carrying alone. Her story has since become a reminder of how even the brightest stars can have shadows the world never sees. Vivian Vance was a trailblazer for women in comedy, a loyal friend to Lucille Ball, and a brilliant performer who made millions laugh. But in her final moments, she revealed the raw vulnerability of a life lived in the spotlight, yet still yearning for something more human and quiet. Today, her legacy lives on through endless reruns of I Love Lucy, where she continues to bring joy to new generations. But now, her real story, one of strength, sorrow, and truth, is being shared at last, reminding the world that even legends have dreams left unfulfilled,